What's up, everybody? Noah Kizer back here for my review of the brand new Hallmark Christmas film, 5 More Minutes, Moments Like These. This is the sequel to last year's film, 5 More Minutes with Nikki DeLoach. This is the second holiday story inspired by Scotty McCreery's song, 5 More Minutes. A young widow's Christmas wish for her son is answered in unexpected ways when she returns to their old home for the holidays. Now, what is this wish? She wants her husband just to have 5 more minutes with her son. This is an emotional watch at times, but it's also a flawed watch. What do I mean? Let's get into it. This one does star Ashley Williams and Lucas Bryant. Lucas Bryant is an actor that I was intrigued by because looking at his past filmography, he's done Hallmark films before, and I haven't really loved any of them. This one, on the other hand, what did I think about it? I thought this was a darn good watch. This was really solid. As good as the first one? No. But the emotional aspect, did it work as well? In a way, yes. 5 More Minutes, Moments Like These does deliver on the emotion towards the tail end of the story. They don't really focus on the husband as much, or really focus on the son and the father as much as you think. But you're watching the film, it's starting to connect, and at the end of the film, they give you the answers that you want and need to make the story make sense. Now, Moments Like These is a line in the song, so it does make sense. If you're confused why it's called Moments Like These, you get part of the song in here. You don't get it as often as you did in the first 5 More Minutes movie. But Ashley Williams does do a very nice job in here as Caitlin, a grieving mom who is basically trying to keep her son upbeat. He's not very happy. He's having a issue in school, and he's just not having a great time. So taking him to their old house that her husband built for them might just do the trick. And will they stay? You have to watch the movie and find out. They do a very nice job of building this romance between Ashley Williams and Lucas Bryant, while also giving her closure on something. Not explaining what it is, but 5 More Minutes is a really solid film. The issues I have with it is they don't really focus on the grief too much. The first one did focus on grief a lot, and I think they were scared it would be maybe like The Gift of Peace. In a way, 5 More Minutes and The Gift of Peace are similar in 2 different ways. They're movies about grief and also somewhat religious films starring Nikki DeLoach. Ashley Williams delivers a really good performance as Caitlin, but the main issue is they don't focus on the grief. And it's more of building this romance, but also her trying to reject the feelings because she's not sure how her husband will feel up in heaven. 5 More Minutes, Moments Like These is a darn good film. It does not drag whatsoever. The cinematography is beautiful. There is a nice touch of romance and emotion in here, but I didn't think they focused on everything they could have focused on fully. I thought you could have focused a little bit more on the grief aspect, but towards the tail end of the film, all is forgiven with the ending of this film. I'm going to give this movie probably the same grade as 5 More Minutes, 4 out of 5 stars, adding up to a B+ on my scale. I will see all of you guys next time, and if you want to know the ratings, stay tuned, but I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, for all of you still here, we do have the ratings in form, and it is at 1.04, lower than The Gift of Peace, but not by much, by 0.1. The Gift of Peace did 1.05, 5 More Minutes, Moments Like These did 1.04. Now, how does that compare to last year's film, 5 More Minutes? Well, it's not as high of a rating, but then again, they did this one earlier in the year. They did this one the week before Thanksgiving. So, I thought they could have done that this time, but what they did this year, the movie that aired on the Sunday before Thanksgiving was Long Lost Christmas. A good film. I think this one was better. But, in a way, I'm glad they did this because they saved one of their best films for last. What will I think of Hanukkah on Rye? I'll have to see next time. I'm getting ready to watch it, and then I'll have my review out for you guys very, very soon, as well as my ranking videos of all the 2022 Hallmark films. I will be counting down my top 20 films for you guys, as well as my top 10 least favorite, my top Christmas, and my least favorite Christmas. And then we will be going into what we have in January. We got a lot more Hallmark to talk about just because it's almost Christmas. Christmas season is over now because, well, for Hallmark Channel anyways, the new Christmas films are done for them until next year. We just got our first one announced. We will talk about that later. But what did you guys think of this film? What do you think of Christmas? See you guys later for my review of Hanukkah on Rye, and I'll see you guys next time.